Hey guys, welcome back to another lockdown special garage reviews video. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to clean your car perfectly like a professional, but using your common household items. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Raghav Gupta and this is my lockdown special series of videos. Because of the recent global events, we are going to be taking care of our cars staying at home. So if you want to stay entertained during this lockdown period, consider subscribing to the channel. So first let's talk about the things we're gonna need. First of all, a bucket that is thoroughly clean. You don't need dirt in this bucket. Then I have this glass coating for the mirrors and the glass in this car. I mean, this is something that I have in my house, so I'm going to use it. But if you don't have this glass cleaner, you can always use the column that you have in your house. But make sure and make note of this, don't let that liquid touch the paint of your car. It's gonna harm it. So I'm gonna tell you a special way of how to save your car paint in this video from that liquid of Colin. So if you have the glass cleaner, that's fantastic, but if you don't, you can always use Colin. I also have this car shampoo. Now I always buy the 1 liter packets of car shampoo. So this is just a random bottle that I had in my house, and I filled up this with a car shampoo. Don't use your normal liquid dishwasher or your hair shampoo. It's gonna destroy your car paint, so don't do that. You need to buy special car shampoo for your car. Now the speciality of this car shampoo is that the pH scale of this car shampoo is always 0. I mean, it is pretty expensive, not that expensive, but still higher than your normal dishwasher and your hair shampoo. So please consider buying this if you want to save your car paint. Then we're going to need this microfiber glove for giving it a good clean. You don't want to use your normal towel or some other clothes like a piece of t-shirt that you don't use, because that will harm your car because of the dirt particles that will start digging into your paint. The speciality of microfiber cloth is that it attracts all the dirt particles and it doesn't let it rub against your car. So that is very important. So that is for cleaning the car with soap and giving it a good rinse. But when you need to dry out your car, that time you need this microfiber drying towel. Once again, don't use a normal towel or don't use a piece of t-shirt, because if you still have a little bit of dirt left on your car paint, it will damage it and can cause micro scratches. So you don't want that, and you need a microfiber drying towel like this one. So that's pretty much all you need, except for a normal pipe to give this car a good rinse. Now before we do that, I would also like to grab your attention towards what I'm wearing. As you can see, I am not wearing a t-shirt with a pair of jeans, because jeans has zips, and if that zip touches your car paint, it can scratch it. So that's why I'm in my pajamas. As you can see, I'm wearing a t-shirt along with pajamas that have no zips, and it's a very soft cloth, so even if I start rubbing up against my car, it would not hurt my car even a single bit. So do keep that in mind. So let me just give you a few before shots before I start cleaning the car. As you can see, my car is pretty filthy right now. If I bring the camera up close, this is one of the perks of buying a silver car, and that is, if you are not that up close to the car on camera, I don't really see that it is very dirty, but if I bring it up close, you can see that the car is pretty filthy. So to take off all that dirt, I'm gonna give the car a quick rinse. So let's have a look at that. So while washing a car, what you're going to want to do is work from top to down. So as you can see, I'm washing the roof first, and then I'm going to work my way down. And also keep in mind that I'm not touching the car in any sort of way, because right now there is too much dirt on the car, and if I apply any kind of pressure, that dirt would start digging into the paint, which would harm the paint, and no one wants that. Also, don't forget to wash the areas like the wheel wells and the area behind the door handles. A lot of people miss those areas. Also, don't forget to wash the door jambs, but you have to be careful. If you apply too much pressure, water will start going inside the cabin. So that's why when you are cleaning the door jambs, keep the water pressure low. And yes, there's one more thing that I forgot to tell you. Always wash your car in a shaded place, because if it's too sunny or if it's too hot, the water with which you rinse your car will start evaporating immediately, due to which you will get those dry watermarks. So now you can see that I've given the car a good rinse. If I bring the camera up close, you can see that it's much better than before. Make sure that you do not apply any kind of pressure. You don't touch the car while you're rinsing the car. This is just a without touch rinse. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna completely fill up the car with soap, and so let's do that right now. So now as you can see, I'm using the microfiber glove and I'm agitating the soapy water in order to produce foam. Remember to use the car soap generously. The more the foam, the better. Now when you're cleaning the places such as the grill, you have to make sure that you've cleaned the places between the grill as well, because it's a pretty intricate place. So now as you can see, the car is completely filled with soap everywhere. That's a very good sign. So what it's essentially doing right now is that all these soap particles are now loosening all those dirt particles. So if there is any embedded dirt particles in the paint of this car, they are now getting loosened up, so that when we now put water on it to rinse the car, it is going to go away really easily. So now that your car is completely filled with soap, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna completely wash this glove so that there is no soap particles, or if you have a separate one, you can use that. Completely wash it out so that there is no more soap left in it, and you're going to change out the water as well so that there is no soap in the water as well. And now I'm going to work on the car panel by panel. Let's see. So now what we are going to do is look at the car panel by panel. So the first panel will be the roof, because we're going to go top to bottom like always. Now what we have to do is that you have to keep putting water on the roof, that is using the microfiber glove, until there is no sign of soap left. Keep cleaning it until you see soap. So now that all the soap is now off, now take your microfiber drying towel and start drying the roof. The reason we are doing it panel by panel is because once we clean off one panel, we will start drying it as well, so that you don't have those dry watermarks. So at some point you're going to start feeling that your microfiber cloth is getting too wet and now it's not absorbing any more water. So at that time what you're going to do is take some fresh clean water, dip it inside, completely wash it out, and then squeeze it as hard as you can so that all the water is now out. And then unfold it and keep it at a surface where it can start drying. And in the meanwhile, take a new microfiber cloth that you can use to continue in cleaning your car. So as you can see, I have cleaned out the car completely, and as you can see, it's now shining like new. Except for the windows and the mirrors, as you can see, they still have those dry watermarks. So now to clean those, we're going to use the glass cleaner or the colin, like I told you. Now there is one trick to not get the colin or the glass cleaner on the paint of your car, so now I'm going to tell you that. So now what I'm going to do now is that because I've cleaned the whole car, I don't want to get any more water over here to get those dry watermarks, and I don't want to get this liquid on this car paint so that it doesn't get destroyed. So what I'm going to do now is, in the middle I can just spray it very easily, but once you start seeing it to drip, just keep your microfiber cloth over here and start cleaning it from here. And when you want to spray this liquid over on this side, just keep your microfiber cloth over here and then start spraying it. Very small sprays. You don't want to flood this place over here because this is a very delicate area. Very small sprays, and you just have to keep this microfiber cloth moving so that it just absorbs all the extra of this liquid, and so it doesn't get on this paint over here. And then quickly just use this microfiber cloth everywhere so that you clean the whole window just like that. And so as you can see, the car is now squeaky clean. The car body along with the windows and the mirrors, everything is perfect. One thing, if you still have some window cleaner left on the mirrors or the windows of this car, don't worry, they will evaporate and they will not leave a dry watermark because these window cleaners are specially designed for that, so don't worry about that. So as you can see, now the car is perfect. And so guys, that is how you properly clean a car without any professional tools like a power washer or a soap bomber or something like that. So this is how you make your car squeaky clean with the windows and the paint, and how you protect your paint as well. So if you like this video, please give me one of these and comment down below if you have any other video suggestions. Like, I am going to be coming out with a video in which I tell you how to detail the interior of your car, so stay tuned for that. And subscribe to the channel if you already have not. Also, last but not the least, share this video as much as you can to all your loved ones. Thank you.